Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. The Astros look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Randy Johnson, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So digging in now, Colin Kaline, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
So stepping in, Todd Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals, fouled off. Johnson is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Giancarlo Stanton now. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. but he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 delivery. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Wallace Andrews, as he'll take a look at ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. A ball and a strike. Kaline stands at second with 2 gone. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And a full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Tommy Ramos is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Diego Corona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Now batting, Archie Chan. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Popped him up. Mesoraco is right there, and he's got it for out number two.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Into the box, number 3.
Third baseman.
A ball and no strikes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Stepping in now, number 2, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. The 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the move. Into the stands. He got it. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. The next twin up, Devin Mesoraco, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Devin Mesoraco.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Mesoraco, or just Rocco for short. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Mesoraco ahead, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Full count.
And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eye-lap.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 5.
So striding in, Clyde Quinones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Nate Walker, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Nate Walker.
Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 30.
Now to the plate, number 30. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with one away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping up now, David Lee, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Ready with the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Swung on and missed.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Quinones will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
No fielder, Gary Cox.
Settling in now, Gary Cox. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low, 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The set and the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Houston. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts, and interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they worked so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Lee sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Colin Kaline, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back easily. Polanco, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Number 30 trying to get there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runner at second here with one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Push to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Diego Corona. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Stanton is there, one away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Archie Chan, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Bases are empty, one man out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Lee. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And he's back standing.
He's going.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. One out and a runner on second base. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Playing 2-2.
Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-0. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 3-0. Hit hard down the line. Ready with the 3-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, D-Roll, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Eric Schaefer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Schaefer.
Into the box, number 2, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. to 1-2 now. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate.
Striding in for Houston, Nate Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Twins nothing. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box now, Wallace Andrews. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping into the box, Devin Mesoraco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Count is full. 3-2.
Starlin Castro would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Corona shading to his right. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box, number 30. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball three, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter. And, oh, yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Standing in, David Lee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Cox is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Standing in now, Diego Corona. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And nothing will come to 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Twins.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 5.
Now at the plate, Clyde Quinones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count even now at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 67.
Ready now, number 67. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Two out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Striding into the box, Archie Chan, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Archie Chan.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 is taken for strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready for another chance, Michael Lee. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Quinones is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another shot now. Number 2. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. There we go. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Now the 2-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well hit to right, but foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colin K-Line.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Colin K-Line, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Into the box now. Todd Frazier in there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's another 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Nate Walker.
For the Astros, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping into the box, number 30. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Two and 2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And he fouls this one off. Walker on at first, nobody out. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. David Lee will be next. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled straight back. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here comes the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
1 out and a runner on second base. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Push softly over toward the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in now, Gary Cox. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Kaline is there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're up 2-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Takes this the other way to right, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. One and one, here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. The 2-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Stanton over at second. Andrews at first with no outs. Fouled off. One and two to the Twins catcher.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Now the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Fly ball out toward left center field. Cox is in pursuit and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Now batter, number 5.
At the plate, Clyde Quinones. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three-0 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Dallas Keuchel is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Number 67 will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
That evens it up. 1-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And now everybody's running. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Now batter,
Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batter.
In now, Holland Kaline, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a couple of men left. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Now
all right, thanks, Heidi. Albert Burdick gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Diego Corona, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Castro now is short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, Archie Chan.
Striding in, Archie Chan. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
Ball.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Michael Lee. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Two balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Hit hard. Foul. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 3-2. Leading off the inning, Todd Frazier, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Full count.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, 1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. Coming to the plate now, Wallace Andrews. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-1 now. Frazier, base runner at first with 1 out. to 2-2 now.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The set and the 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The pause and the 0-2. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Twins are in front 4-2. J.R. Graham is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 62, J.R. Graham.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Number 3.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. In there, 2-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Not in time. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Stepping in now, number 2. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and it's fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and we are tied again.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Nate Walker.
Walker.
As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, number 30. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
And the pitch on 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Set to deal on 2-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Luke Gregerson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Gregerson.
In now, David Lee. And that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
2-1.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. The 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Swing and a liner, but foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
And the runner back in standing. Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3-0 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 3-1, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 is taken for a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, center fielder, Archie.
Now at the plate, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Mike Morin enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Minnesota, number 64, Mike Morin.
Michael Lee will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he pops it up back behind second base. Castro is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 7 and the Twins 4. Paul Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. At the plate, number 67. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. 0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colin Kaline.
So coming to the plate, Colin Kaline, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0.
No strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. And it's 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Final strike for the Twins. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Playing 2 balls,
and that's
2
high
strikes.
for a ball. It's 2-2. Minnesota, good night.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Houston Astros used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Dallas Keuchel gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Paul Lee records the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.